Hello students, we are going to study heights and distances, and this is very important chapter of class 10 in both the board, whether ICSE or CBSE. And as far as we are concerned about the concept of the chapter, this is very much clear with the name of the chapter, heights and distances. Means something is kept at certain height, and then we are observing that object. Suppose any object is here at certain height and we are observing from certain point, and if we are here and we are trying to see this object, then our eyes will be in this way. We will have to see in the upward direction, and that is the line of sight of our eye will be in the upward direction, and that is why this type of vision is called angle of elevation of looking this object. And if we are here, means we are sitting here and we are observing this object, in that case we should move our eyes towards downward for measuring this angle, and in this case this is called angle of depression. And this is clear with the help of triangle property that this angle is equal to this, that is alternate angles are equal. Okay, because these two lines are parallel and this line intersect, then this angle is equal to this. And this way, doesn't matter which way we are drawing our figure, ultimately we will get here this triangle, and this will be right angle triangle. This is 90 degree and this angle will be given. And in all the questions of heights and distances, though we will study here all types of questions, and total number of questions, I think 8-9 types of questions here in heights and distances in class 10. And in those you will see that ultimately we are trying to find out right angle triangle, and then we are using the formula accordingly, whether tangent property, that is tan of any angle is equal to perpendicular upon base, or sine of any angle is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. This is very basic property of trigonometric ratio. Only this property will be used, and then the calculations required. Okay, now with the help of questions we will discuss all these concepts again. Now questions. The string of a kite is 100 meter long and it makes an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. Find the height of the kite, assuming that there is no slack in the string. Okay, there is no slackness in the string, and you can see here figure, this is the string and no slack in this string, means this length will be according to the given length, that is 100 meter, and this will be taken as height from the ground of this kite. And obviously in this right angle triangle we will use the property perpendicular upon hypotenuse is equal to sine 60 degree, and writing this property and then writing the value of root 3 to 3 places of decimal, that is 1.3732. and whenever we are writing in board examination or anywhere we are using this square root value, we must write to 3 places of decimal. Then at last, according to the question, we should round up to the given value. Okay, now you can see here, after calculating we are getting 86.60, means we are not asked that this is 2 places or 1 places, and that is why we must write up to 2 places in such case. Okay, and so the answer, height of the kite, is 86.60. And as far as we are concerned about marking scheme, one method mark will be given on this ratio. Okay, and second one, the calculation, and which involves 3 places of decimal, the value of root 3, and ultimately final answer 86.60 and answer mark will be given on this, and this way the 3 marks question is divided in the solution. Now next question. In this question, a bridge across a river makes an angle 45 degree. This is the bridge making the angle 45 degree with the river bank. Okay, and if the length of the bridge across the river is 150 meter, what is the width of the river? Okay, this is another type of question. You can see this is the river flowing and we are making the bridge across the river in this way. Length of the bridge is 150 meter and this bridge is making 45 degree with the horizontal. What should be our aim in heights and distances? That is, we should try to find out right angle triangle in the figure. Okay, and here you can see this is right angle triangle because this will be 90 degree. So in this triangle, in this right angle triangle, using this sine formula, the ratio of sine, because we have to find out width of the river, means this value we have to find out. BC upon AC is equal to sine 45 degree, and this way BC upon AC, and obviously this is the method mark. Okay, sometimes if the student has done wrong this figure and then also he has written this ratio correct, then also he will be given the marks of this method because he know the concept of the ratio. Okay, and that is why this ratio is very important. With the help of this ratio, 1 upon root 2 BC upon 150, then writing the value and simplifying up to this, because we are not asked that write the answer correct to 2 places or 1 places, but we should try to write the answer correct to 2 places whether this is asked or not. In that case, we will multiply the substituting the value of root 2, that is 1.414, and multiplication of this, and whatever the value will get, that will be the final answer. And but if you are leaving up to this is also correct. So this way 3 marks will be given. Now next question. You can see this is another type of figure. We will study all types of figure that is in your course in class 10. This is third type of figure. Now with the help of figure is very much important, and till last year no marks allotted on figure, but with the help of figure we are getting the solution. But last year first time in ICSE marks allotted on the figure also, and but you should make the habit of drawing correct figure, though in some of the cases you will find the figure in paper also. Now see this question. An observer 1.5 meter tall. In the last question or last to last question, we were assuming that the observer is of negligible height, and here we were taking the eyes of the observer here. But in this question, we will take the height of the observer here, and eyes will not be here. In that case, eyes, the position of eye will be at D. Okay, then 28.5 meter away from a tower. This is the tower and this is 28.5 meter. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from her eyes. This is the eye, not this is the eyes. Okay, and so from this the angle of elevation is 45 degree. What is the height of the tower? Now in this case, again, as I told you earlier, that we should try to find out right angle triangle so that we can use the same formula, whether tan ratio or sine ratio or cos ratio or whatever the ratio according to the question. In this is right angle triangle. Now in this AE upon D is equal to tan 45 degree, because perpendicular upon base. The value of tan 45 degree is 1. So A is equal to D, and we know we are given D is 28.5 meter because the observer is 28.5 meter away from the tower, and this way A is equal to 28.5 meter. Now height of the tower is AE plus B, means 28.5 plus 1.5. This will be same as this, okay, because of the being right angle, because of being rectangle, because you can see this is clearly shown the rectangle, so opposite sides will be equal and these two lines are parallel. So 28.5 plus 1.5, this way 30.0, and so height of the tower is 30 meter. But this time we are accepting marks up to 2 places of decimal, but in this case you should make the habit of writing the answer in this form. Doesn't matter, your answer is 30 meter, but you should write 30.00, though this 00 is meaningless here, but we accept answer up to 2 places, and then 30.00 should be written here, and this is the answer. This way, again following the marking scheme, 1 mark will be given on the correct ratio, 2nd mark will be given on this calculation because this is independent marks, and 3rd mark will be given on the correct answer, and this way 3 marks. Now next question, and again you will see that in next question you will find another type of figure. You can see this is another type of figure. From a point on a ground 40 meter away from foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of top of the tower is 30 degree. This is the tower, and this angle of elevation 30 degree. The angle of elevation of top of the water tank, which is kept here on the at point C, and so this angle of elevation is 45 degree. Find the height of the tower and depth of the tank. Now here you can see, if we are taking, this is the tower and which is of height, we assume here of height h meter, and CD is the water tank and having the depth h1 meter, means ultimately we will have to calculate the complete, means h plus h1, and once we will take this triangle and this triangle, because I told you earlier that we are trying to find out all possible types of right angle triangle just to find the value, and the formula is very easy, again using the same concept, that is perpendicular upon base. You can see in this figure ABD, in this triangle ABD, tan 45 degree, perpendicular upon base, means h plus h1 upon 40. This is first equation. In the same way, second equation, tan 30 degree is equal to BC upon AB, that is h upon 45 degree. This is h upon 30 degree. And after calculating, we are getting the value of h is 23.1 meter. And then using this equation number 1, we are getting h1 is 16.9 meter. Again, when this question asked in board examination, this carried 4 marks and 1 mark allotted on the first ratio. You can see this simple ratio is having this much importance in heights and distances. Okay, now see, this first ratio carried 1 mark, second ratio carried again 1 mark, and both the method mark. Okay, and with the help of these two equations, whatever values we are finding, that is this value and this value, h and h1, these carried 1 mark with the answer mark, and in this year the no independent marks allotted. Okay, and this way this question carried 4 marks, 1 mark here, 1 mark here, and 1 mark on the correct answer. But we should write the answer this time 2 places, and if we are finding 16.9 or 23.1, then ultimately we should write the answer 23.10 and 16.90. Now again in next question you will see another type of figure. Now next question. At a point on level ground, the angle of elevation of vertical tower this is the vertical tower, is found to be such that its tangent is 5 upon 12. In this question, you are given the value of this angle in the tangent form, that is the ratio is given. Tan of this value is given, tan of this value is given, means that value will comprise of perpendicular upon base, means tan alpha is equal to this upon this. So after writing AB and AC, this value we can compare with the value of tan alpha. In the same way, another, on walking 192 meter towards the tower, the tangent of the angle of elevation is found to be 3 upon 4, and find the height of the tower. Let the height of the tower is h, and the person started from here making the angle tan alpha here, and then after 192 meter making the angle tan beta. So again, following the same way, we will try to find out all possible types of right angle triangles so that we can use trigonometric ratio. Now here you can see one right angle triangle is BCA, another right angle triangle is BDA, and this is the obviously 90 degree, okay? And so tan alpha is equal to AB upon AC, so h upon x plus 192 meter. And second equation, tan beta is equal to h upon x, and that is the value is given in the tangent form in the ratio 5 upon 12 and 3 upon 4. Writing these value, 5 upon 12 is this and 3 upon 4 is this. So using these two equations we can find the value of h, because ultimately we have to find out height of the tower. So we can put the value of x from second equation in the first equation after substituting, then cross multiply and simplification. After simplification we are getting h is equal to 180 meters. And you can see this is again another type of figure, and this way we studied 5 types of figure in heights and distance. Again, following the marking scheme, 1 mark will be given on the first trigonometric ratio, second mark will be given on second trigonometric ratio, and 5 mark will be given on this step, that is the during simplification. This independent marks will be allotted, and answer mark will be given at the final answer. Okay. Now you can see this way the question carried 4 marks. This is very important question and asked so many times in CBSE and ICSE both. Now next question, and again you will see next question another type of figure. Okay. An aeroplane at an altitude of 200 meters observes the angle of depression of opposite points on the two banks of a river. Okay, this is the angle of depression, and ultimately this is 45 degree, so alternate angle will be equal. This will be 45 degree, and this is observed towards both the end, then this angle will be 60 degree, so this will be 60 degree. Okay, in this figure you can see this is another type of figure. In this, whatever height we are taking, okay, we are drawing the figure towards both sides, left and right, or either sides we are taking the points for the observation of the points, that is the height of the tower, or in other words, from this point we are observing these points. Ultimately finally the figure will be same, because angle of depression will be equal to that of this angle of elevation. And this way you can see opposite points on two banks, on the two banks of a river is 45 degree and 60 degree. This is one bank and this is another bank of the river. Find the width of the river, means we have to find out this length AB. Now again, following the same way, we will try to find out right angle triangle, and here you can see this is one right angle triangle, this is another right angle triangle. So in this right angle triangle, PM upon MB is equal to 45 degree, that is tan 45 degree, this figure. And next one, that is PM upon AM is equal to tan 60 degree. Now substituting the value, we are getting x is equal to 200 upon root 3 and y is equal to 200 meter. And so the width of this river will be x plus y. So x plus y, after solving this, dividing this 200 by root 3, that is 1.732, we are getting ultimately the width of the river 315.40 meter. Okay, this is all about this question. Now in next question you will see another type of figure. Two pillars of equal height. These two pillars, you can see this is another type of figure of height equal, and we are observing the points here from point P, and that is why this is the distance x and this is 100 minus x. If we will observe from the midpoint, then these two angles will be same, but we are not observing from the midpoint, and that is why the angles are different. The angles of elevation of top of the pillars are 60 degree and 30 degree at a point on the road between the two pillars. Find the position of the point between the pillars and height of each pillar. Obviously the height is same, so we have to find out only one height. Okay, now again after drawing the figure, you can see that there are two right angle triangles as we are trying to find out. In this triangle, h upon x is equal to tan 60 degree. We are getting one equation. In this triangle, h upon 100 minus x is equal to tan 30 degree. We are getting another equation. So substituting the value of h in the second equation, x root 3 is equal to 100 minus x. Transposing here, this is x is equal to 25 meter. Okay, now you can see this is 25 meter and this will be 75 meter, and that is why this is the change in the measurement of the angles. Now putting this value of x in this equation, we are getting the value of height, that is 43.30 meter. This is also very important question and asked so many times in board examination. As far as marking scheme, 1 mark will be given on this ratio, written correct ratio. Second mark will be given on this ratio, and third mark if this answer is correct, and fourth mark if this answer is correct. No independent marks allotted when this question asked in board examination. Okay, this way 4 marks question. Now this way we studied 7 types of figures. Now 8th type of figure. This is 8th type of figure that you will find in the chapter heights and distances. Okay, actually this figure you will find once you will get the reflection concept in the question, whether the reflection of cloud or reflection of any object in the river. Okay, try to understand this question. This is also very important question. The angle of elevation of a cloud. See here, this is C is the cloud. From a point 60 meter above the lake is 30 degree. Okay, this point is 60 meter above the lake. Try to understand the meaning of this. This is the cloud, and where is it? This is from the point 60 meter above the lake. AB is the lake. You can see this is the lake. From this lake, this surface, we are taking 60 meter. Then from this 60 meter, the height of the cloud is h meter. So in all we can say from the surface of lake, this cloud is h plus 60 meter. Okay, and the angle of depression of reflection of cloud in the lake is 60 degree. Okay, find the height of the cloud. Again, this is the surface of lake. This is 60 meter above, then h. So total height is h plus 60, and as by the concept of reflection, whatever distance is this h plus 60, the same distance will be in the lake. Once we will try to find out the reflection, and this way h plus 60 and this is h plus 60. But this point, this reflected point is having angle of depression from this point. This is, you can see, angle of depression. We are measuring in the downward direction. This is 60 degree. This is angle of elevation. We are looking upward, that is 30 degree, and this is downward 60 degree. And this way, this is the figure. We have to find out height of the cloud. Okay. Now see, again we will try to find out after drawing the figure, though the figure is different from the other ones. After drawing the figure, we can see triangle CMP. CMP is one right angle triangle. Tan 30 degree is equal to CM upon PM. So H upon this value PM, and this way we are getting PM is equal to H root 3. One equation. Another right angle triangle, you can see this right angle triangle C dash PM. This is another and this is one. Okay. In this triangle again, H plus 60 means C dash M upon PM is equal to tan 60 degree. And so this is H plus 120 upon PM is equal to tan 60 degree. Substituting tan 60 degree root 3, we are getting H plus 120 upon this value PM. So PM is coming out H plus 120 upon root 3. And here PM is coming out H root 3. Now comparing both the equation, we are getting PM means H root 3 is equal to H plus 120 upon root 3. So H is coming out 60. Now height of the cloud from the lake, this is important because this way we are getting this value. Now height of this cloud, C is the cloud, from the surface of lake will be H plus 60, and that is why 60 plus 60, so 120 meter. This way, this is a very important question. Now one more question left, and then after all types of questions we will be able to complete. Now next question. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point A on the ground is 60 degree. This is the jet plane in its earlier stage, and we are observing from the point A, and this angle of elevation 60 degree. After flight of 30 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degree. Now from this, the plane is flying with a constant speed here, and within 30 seconds reaching here at point Q, and this angle of elevation is changing to 30 degree. If the jet plane is flying at a constant height of 3600 root 3 meter, this is the constant height, find the speed of the jet plane. Okay. Now in this question you can see here that P and Q are the position of the plane and A be the point of observation. This angle is given, PAB is 60 degree, and this angle is given 30 degree, and this height PB is equal to 3600 root 3 meter. This is 3600 root 3 meter. Okay. Now see here, in this triangle ABP, again after drawing the figure, though this is different type of figure, but after drawing the figure we will try to find out right angle triangle. Now see, this is one right angle triangle and this is another right angle triangle. Now in this right angle triangle, again following the same way, the tangent ratio tan 60 degree is equal to BP upon AB. That is, BP means 3600 root 3 upon AB, and this way we are getting the value of this AB is 3600 meter. Now in another right angle triangle ACQ, again tan 30 degree is QC upon AC. Now you can see here, this is QC, again the same height because plane is flying at a constant height. Okay, and so this height 3600 root 3 will be same as here. So 3600 root 3 upon this value AC, and this way we are getting this AC. Okay. Now PQ is equal to, PQ means this distance. This PQ is AC minus AB. And so after substituting the value, we are getting 7200 meter. But as by the question, this is clear that the plane is covering this distance, that is 7200 meter, within 30 seconds. Okay, this is 30 seconds. And so finding the speed means 7200 divided by 30. This much 240 meter per second will be the speed of the jet plane. Or we can convert, this is our choice because this is not asked in the question, in kilometer per hour. This will be 864 kilometer per hour. Now this way, marking scheme, 1 mark will be given on this trigonometric ratio, 2nd mark will be given on another trigonometric ratio again, and this is the independent marks B1 and the last answer mark. Okay, and this way we have completed all types of questions from this important chapter, heights and distance. And once you are getting any question from heights and distance, you try to find out, you will certainly get one figure from these figures, because this is all about your figure based heights and distance chapter. Okay, and using the marking scheme, and this will be very much beneficial for you in the last moment for quick revision before the board examination. For getting more and more upcoming videos, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.